Good evening and welcome to OrissaTV.in. This is Simple Mishra with today's top stories from across Orissa. First, let's take a look at the top 5 headlines of the day. Board of Secondary Education Orissa announces major reforms in Class 10 exam pattern from 2020-21 session. Chief Electoral Officer holds all-party meeting to discuss issues pertaining to poll preparations ahead of 2019 elections. Honor killing related crimes to invite serious consequences under law, warns Odisha Home Department. 3 police personnel suspended for police excesses in police lawyers conflict in Cuttack. And Odisha girl Duti Chand clinches second silver at Asian Games 2018. Now, the news in detail. The Board of Secondary Education in Odisha today announced major reforms in the conduct of the matriculation examination. As per the decision of the board, the examination pattern of matric examination will be changed and a new pattern will be implemented from the 2020-21 session. Confirming the development, BAC President Jahanara Begum informed that OMR sheet and multiple choice question patterns will be abolished from 2021. Instead, students will have to appear for a 50-mark objective and another 50-mark subjective type questions in the examination. She further informed that the 2019 matriculation examination will have 4 sets of question papers instead of 3, whereas the pattern for class 9 students will be the same as the new pattern proposed to be implemented from the 2020-21 session. The Odisha Home Department has issued Standard Operating Procedures or SOPs to prevent incidents relating to honor killing, stating that such crimes would invite serious consequences under the law. As per the directions of the Apex Court on the preventive and remedial measures of honor killing, the department stated that steps would be taken to identify districts, subdivisions and villages which are prone to honor killings or assembly of khap panchayats. The superintendents of police have been directed to identify subdivisions and villages and ensure that the officers in charge of the police stations in these areas are extra cautious regarding any incidents of intercaste and interreligious marriages in their jurisdiction. The department further warned that in spite of the measures, if such a meeting takes place, a senior police officer of the rank of Superintendent of Police or Deputy Superintendent of Police will remain present and see that no such decision is taken which may or is likely to cause any harm to the couple or members of their families. The report on this behalf shall be submitted by the SP or DSP to the district magistrate or subdivisional magistrate of the district for issuing orders to take preventive steps under Section 144 and 151 of CRPC. It may be noted that the Supreme Court had directed all state governments to elaborate the preventive, remedial and punitive measures required to be implemented to address the issues related to honor killing. With the general elections for the Lok Sabha and Assembly seats round the corner, the State Chief Electoral Officer held an all-party meeting today and discussed several issues pertaining to the poll preparations. Chief Electoral Officer Surendra Kumar met leaders and representatives of various political parties and discussed issues like use of EVMs, VVPATs and setting up of new booths. Earlier on Monday, the Chief Election Commission of India had also convened a meeting of all recognized national and regional parties to discuss the poll preparations. On the other hand, BJP spokesperson Pitambar Acharya alleged that the guidelines of the Election Commission of India are being violated to favour the ruling Biju Janata Dal. 3 police personnel, including 2 constables, were placed under suspension in connection with the alleged assault on a lawyer in Cuttack. Informing the development, Cuttack Deputy Commissioner of Police Akhileshwar Singh today informed that 3 police personnel have been suspended for police excesses. Earlier on Tuesday, some police officials had thrashed a lawyer in Naya Bazar area, leading to outrage in the city. Condemning the incident, Odisha High Court Bar Association is observing a 2-day cease work. The State Bar Council has also extended support to the cease work agitation called by the lawyers. A major tragedy was averted after smoke was detected in Villupuram Kharagpur Express a few kilometers before Berhampur railway station. However, no injury to any passenger was reported in the incident. According to reports, some passengers detected smoke emanating from a battery box of S3 coach of the train. The passengers informed that they had raised an alarm after the entire coach was filled with gas. They further informed that the situation was brought under control after the train reached Berhampur railway station. The train reportedly left for its scheduled journey from Berhampur railway station after a break of 40 minutes. Panic has gripped the people in Mangalpur Bhuiya Sahi in Kendrapada district after 22 sheep have been killed by some unknown animal in the past 2 days. According to reports, 6 sheep were killed today while 16 others were found dead on Wednesday. Local residents alleged that there is a difference in the pattern in the sheep killing incidents in Kendrapada and Niyali. They alleged that in Kendrapada, the unknown animal is attacking sheep on the neck and legs, while in Niyali, injury marks were found on the abdomen and other parts. Meanwhile, official sources said a medical team would be sent to the affected area soon and the post-mortem of the dead sheep will also be conducted. The Brahmagiri block office turned into a battlefield on Wednesday after a violent clash erupted between BJP and BJD supported Sarpanchas and Samiti members on the premises. As per sources, 2 persons, one Samiti Sabhya and other husband of another Samiti Sabhya, sustained critical injuries in the incident. Though massive police forces were deployed in the area, the administration was forced to clamp Section 144 to control the situation. The elected representatives had reportedly staged a dharna at the block office on allegations that the local MLA is misutilizing the Amoga Amo Vikas Yojana and has made it BJD Vote Vikas Yojana by acting on his own whims and fancies for vested interest. As per reports, the BJD representatives and activists barged into the office, attacked people present there and allegedly ransacked the premises also.
ब्लॉक भितर उत्तेजना अधिक देखा जिबारु आमर प्रशासन तरफ आम 144 धारा आम जारी कर ठेला पिला होती दुई गोष्ठी भितर जहाँ अभियोग आसो आईनगत कार्यानुष्ठान ग्रहण कर.
The constant rise in prices of petrol and diesel is burning a hole in the consumer's pocket. In barely a month, petrol prices have increased by rupees 2.5 per litre and it touched a record high of rupees 80 in Nabarangpur and Kharagpur districts of Odisha. While in Bhubaneswar, petrol price was rupees 77.14 per litre, diesel price was at rupees 74.91 per litre. Similarly, in Berhampur and Bolangir, petrol and diesel prices were at rupees 78 and 75 per litre respectively. On the other hand, petrol price is highest in Mumbai at rupees 85 per litre, while in Delhi it rose to rupees 78 per litre. Meanwhile, the surge in the fuel prices has been attributed to the recent rise in crude oil and the fall of rupee against the dollar.
स्ट्राइक करला से तेल गोटे टिके बढ़ी दौरान 80 90 70 7 बढ़ी दौरान कमेले गोटे 10 पैसा 20 पैसा 50 पैसा कमे दौरान.
कोरापुट कथा जो आप कहले कोरापुटर एपट अंचल तुलन में सबुबले महंगा रही तार कारण हूँ पारादीपरू कैलकुलेशन हुए ट्रांसपोर्टेशनटा जोटा कि बहुत लंबा डिस्टेंस पड़े से ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट जोगु से फ्यूलटा महंगा हुए.
The Biju Janata Dal yesterday launched a scathing attack on the Chhattisgarh government for releasing excess water into the Mahanadi without prior information. Speaking to media, BJD Vice President Devi Prasad Mishra blamed the neighbouring state for flooding in Mahanadi and stated that lack of information from the Chhattisgarh government about the operation of Kalma barrage gates is preventing Odisha from preparing itself to mitigate floods. The Odisha Water Resource Department Secretary had earlier raised concerns over such release of water. Reacting to the BJD's allegations, Water Resources Minister of Chhattisgarh said, as Odisha opened the gates of Hirakud Dam, Chhattisgarh was spared of floods. He further said, if both the states maintain coordination, there will be no problem. Meanwhile, Union Minister of State for Water Resources, Arjun Ram Meghwal, who was in Bhubaneswar on Wednesday to review the Mahanadi matter, assured that he will take up the issue of release of excess water into Mahanadi with the Chhattisgarh government.
मुझे छत्तीसगढ़ से भी बात करनी पड़ेगी। आज मेरी मीटिंग में भी प्रदीप जैना साहब आए थे, उन्होंने भी ये बात कही कि पहले 3 लाख क्यूसेक छोड़ने का था, फिर 4 लाख क्यूसेक छोड़ दिया, ये विषय आया, लेकिन मुझे छत्तीसगढ़ से बात करनी पड़ेगी। दोनों राज्यों के बीच में जब कोई विवाद होता है ऐसा, तो उसमें सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एक कैटलिस्ट की भूमिका में आती है, तो हम इनमें सहमति बनाएंगे, इसके लिए आए।
Odia girl Duti Chand grabbed silver in the women's 200 meters race at the 18th Asian Games on Wednesday. Duti clocked 23.20 seconds to finish behind Bahrain's Edidiong Odiong, who claimed the gold medal in 22.96 seconds. This is the second medal for Duti at the Asian Games this season, as she had clinched silver medal in the women's 100-meter final. Expressing her happiness, Duti said that she has dedicated her medal to all Indians. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik today announced an additional cash reward of Rs 1.5 crore for Duti for winning silver in the 200 meters event. It may be noted that she was earlier awarded Rs 1.5 crore after winning silver in the women's 100 meters event. Before wrapping up, here's a quick recap of the headlines. Board of Secondary Education Odisha announces major reforms in Class 10 exam pattern from 2020-21 session. Chief Electoral Officer holds all-party meeting to discuss issues pertaining to poll preparations ahead of 2019 elections. Honor killing related crimes to invite serious consequences under law, warns Odisha Home Department. 3 police personnel suspended for police excesses in police lawyers conflict in Cuttack. And Odisha girl Duti Chand clinches second silver at Asian Games 2018. That's all for today. For more news and updates, please log on to our website odishatv.in. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.